Hey guys, it's Bethany. Welcome back to MC Voices. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I've noticed that for me personally, I don't normally have a midterm week at Montgomery College. All of my classes tend to spread the exams out over several weeks. Maybe I'm just lucky, I don't know. But I have noticed that a lot of exams tend to fall right around spring break, either before or after. So for this week's video, I'm going to give you guys some weird study hacks that you can use. Now, everyone knows that you should use flashcards and highlight your textbook, but I'm going to give you guys some tips that are just weird enough that they might actually work. Let's go! If you're stuck reading a long textbook and you just can't seem to focus, try rewarding yourself along the way. Place candies at the end of each paragraph or so. Then when you finish reading that paragraph, you get to eat it. It's a great motivational tool. My next tip is to use lots of color when writing your notes. Not only does it make it super fun, but it helps to jog your memory later on. Try using the same color when writing about similar concepts, and keep that pattern going whether you're writing your notes, worksheets, or your note cards later on. The consistency will help you subconsciously link the concepts together later on. When you're writing flashcards to study, again use the same colors that you did in your notes. You can either buy white flashcards and write on them with colorful pens, or my favorite is to buy the colorful flashcards. Mnemonics are also a great study hack. This is where instead of remembering all of the information, you come up with a phrase that stands for the information. For example, to remember the order of north, south, east, and west, you could just remember, never eat soggy waffles, because who likes soggy waffles? Or if you're trying to remember how many carbons are in each alkane, methane has 1, ethane has 2, propane has 3, and butane has 4, you could just remember that my elephant poops butter. The weirder the phrase, the easier it is to remember. The more sense that you can involve into your studying, the more likely you will be able to recall the information. While you're studying, try putting on a scenty hand lotion. Then, right before you take the test, put on that same lotion, and the scent will help you to jog your memory. This also works with gum and mints as well. If you're late night cramming and skimming through your textbook and the information is just not going into your head, try turning your textbook upside down and reading it that way instead. It will take a lot longer, but it's much more time efficient. You will focus more on what you're actually reading, rather than just mindlessly skimming and repeating yourself quickly. I hope you guys found some of these tips helpful. Let me know if you use any of them down in the comments below. And I realized that I haven't given you guys a sign language word of the week in a while. So for this week's video, you're going to take your dominant hand in the closed palm shape and go like this, as if you're saying thank you. Then bend your middle finger down and flick it off of your chin. See you next week!